Hi, how are you? Welcome back to another episode of Chill Adventures, everybody. We are here at one of the dog parks in Ski Town near the lake. I thought it was only fitting to come here because the episode that this particular episode was supposed to go with was about the dogs. So I figured I would come here, fill you guys in as to why this episode is only about giving thanks to the people who have helped me in all the ways. I started to edit it and it turned into like a 20-minute long episode, so I figured, why don't I make it a little bit longer, do a couple little extra things, and round this out into its own episode. There are lots of people who deserve thanks from me, and I feel like it's better to have a dedicated episode rather than have to watch 20 minutes of this and then watch a giant long van life episode about the dog. So here we are. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. I thought it would be just a nice way to add another little layer to this. I don't do a whole ton of just talking, so all of the new subscribers can kind of get to know me a little bit better. They can kind of get to know the dogs a little bit better. There's Arlo pooping. And yeah, I thought this was just a really good way to roll with this today. Plus, when I had this idea of coming to the dog park here, the sun was out, so it was a lot nicer. But it is a winter wonderland. Thank you to everybody. Have a great day. Subscribe, like, share if you haven't already done it. If you have, thank you. That's it. Chill Adventures. So we moved some of these totes up and move this over, so now we have a little more room right here for that. I'm gonna get a couple more lights going over here to try to probably just make filming in this area a little bit better. But the reason why I wanted to film a little bit more is because this video, like I said when we were at the park, was suggested for me to do by a dude named Joseph. Good guy, from Cleveland. Now he lives in one of the chowder states. I don't know if it's Rhode Island or Maine or Maryland or Delaware. I don't know where he's at exactly. However, he has some great criticism for... It wasn't really criticism, it was just some ideas, but I'll call it criticism because I need that. I need it, I want it, and he offered some up. So the dogs video was an idea that literally came from him, and it was more so just to make a video pretty much just about that. Now I know I went back and forth a little bit right this particular part right now. But yeah, this was a great idea. So Joseph, thank you. But anyways, that led me to think about, I don't know, think about everybody else who has helped me. That's why we're putting this part at the beginning, not at the end, because you're going to see me talk and do all this shit all over. Anyways, beginning, end. Yeah, so, you know, like, even though my mom is a drunk fuck who said some terrible things to me, I appreciate the things that she did do while I was a child and couldn't, you know, fend for myself. My dad has helped me a lot with different things, advice, just things about life, which at 35 now, those are the things that everyone needs to be taught. So I definitely appreciate my dad for doing that, and you know, all the things that parents do, you know, my mom and my dad. As of late, me and Laura have been together for 6 years, and I don't need anything, but I don't need anything or anyone other than Laura. You know, she has helped me, especially, you know, during this van life journey. But, yeah, Laura has done more for me than anybody has ever. And she has loved me better than anyone has and more than anyone has. And I can't even explain what she has done for me. So, you know, my mom and my dad, obviously, but Laura for sure. You know, I really appreciate what she has done. It's crazy what she has done for me, because most girls, not only most girls wouldn't even, they would have probably left me because I want to live in a van and surf and make videos all day, and that's all I want to do. So most girls would have left me, period, point blank. Plus, you know, growing this beard, talking all the shit that I do, anyone else would have left me except for Laura. And that, I owe her a lot. All my cousins. Get a shout out to my cousins. And, you know, I got aunts and uncles that did a lot for me too. And I love you guys. I gotta say thanks to Pete. Big old muscle Pete. Physique Pete. Physique Pete. It's one of my cousins. Man is always liking my posts. Thanks for the stoke, Pete. There's a channel called The Leopards Go Wild. It's a New Zealand family. I don't even know how I came across their channel, but they're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Leopards Go Wild. Go subscribe. Get them to 1,000. But Mike Leopard, this dude from New Zealand, he's been a supporter of the channel. He loves it. He comments. He likes. He shares. He does all the things. Thank you, Leopards. Aside from my parents and Laura, some people have actually helped me. And I definitely wanted to say thank you to those people who I'm not related to. This is in no particular order, and I don't want to forget anybody, but if I do, I'm sorry, and I'll try to do that later. However, like I said, no particular order. This is just going to go from my brain out of my mouth. So the first one I got to say thank you to is Scott Redman. Fucking Mr. Hand, because I'm Spicoli. He's Mr. Hand. Mr. Hand has done more for me. Scott Redman, a.k.a. Mr. Hand, has given me money. Given me a job. And I've met Scott when I was playing hockey. I've helped Scott, kinda. Me and him started a league together that's still going in Holland, a hockey league. But what I have done with and for him doesn't touch what he has done for me. So Scott, Mr. Hand, thank you. Number 2, again, no specific order. Somebody that helped me when I first started surfing. And that was hard, especially for this guy, because this guy, I don't really 100% feel like he's been honest with me about my videos. But I think he says he likes them a little more than he actually does, which is fine. But the amount that he has helped me with surfing alone, they're going to be doing it and they will never get it right unless somebody who knows that just a little tip, a little trick. And Tim Driscoll, a.k.a. Stoke Machine, and I started surfing with that camera on my board and in my mouth. So I've been a kook the whole time. And Tim is a legitimate surfer. He is taller. He's just a bigger human being than me. He rides a bigger board, and he does more on any kind of wave. Bigger, smaller wave, it don't matter. He's legit. Like, he's certified. For a guy like that to take me under his wing and show me these things that I would have never learned. I might have learned. However, I don't know if I would have learned these things about surfing if Tim hadn't helped me. So Tim, Stoke Machine, thank you. Same thing with the surfing. A guy named Mike Jackson. Again, legitimate surfer, real waves in the ocean. Rides just a giant board, and I mean, he's going off the lip, he's making turns, tiny waves, big waves, all of it. he knows what he's talking about, and he will actually call me. Same with Tim, same with Scott. They'll call me. These are people with their own shit to do, their own lives, yeah, families and shit, and these guys will fucking hit me up just to see how I'm doing. That's crazy to me. Again, these aren't my dad. These guys aren't my fucking dad. They're just dudes. They're just my friends that will call me and just ask. And but granted, like they're older than me, and they've been through more. But I think that's why that they can appreciate my shit, because like I feel like I'm legit. Anyways, help me build this shit. Just advice. Let me come over to his house. All of it is crazy. So Mike, thank you. King of Pop, Mike Jackson, thank you. Not Michael Jackson, although that's his name. We don't call him Michael Jackson, we call him Mike Jackson. Even though I still sometimes call him the King of Pop. But when I say pop, I don't mean the music. I mean going off the lip. Whoosh, you know what I'm saying? The next guy I gotta say thank you to is my man with a plan, Shred Yacht King out of Iowa. He vlogs. He's got gear. He gets in the water. He charges. I know him. You know him. His name's on my duds. You know, is Dino Halsey. Dino Halsey stand up paddle gear, sup life, slabs, all of it. This man is legit. He works his ass off. He has a legitimate job, a family, and he still somehow, at least when the Mississippi River or his spots aren't frozen, out in Iowa. I said it. This man is out there paddle boarding in Iowa. When he isn't froze out like we are froze out right now, he is out as much as he can. That's crazy to me. He works full time. I think he does 2 jobs. He's got a wife, a daughter. He's out making vids. He's out living his life. Not to mention, he has sent me and Laura gear, sponsor of the channel. The guy is a fucking legend. Dino Halsey is one of the very first people in the surf community, and honestly, let's be honest right now, 262 subscribers. How many of them are lake surfers? Not a lot. Because I might rub people the wrong way. I don't know. But not Dino and the other dudes I mentioned, and the few that I'm going to mention. Because Dino Halsey, he's about to stoke. You know? Look at this. Look at this. This is legit. Dino, thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Thanks for sponsoring the channel, my dude. No, I'm saying. I got a couple more people to thank here. The next guy I want to thank, I don't even really know if he remembers or not, but in the very beginning, I didn't know how to work Instagram very well. But I knew that I needed to use Instagram to grow the channel. It was just better than Facebook. But I didn't know how to or where to put the link to my YouTube videos, where to put them. So I was putting them in my post, but you can't click the link in the Instagram post. I know this now. You know this now. You probably knew this before I did. But I didn't. So I was continuously putting these links in my post, but no one could click the link. And who's going to copy, paste, go to YouTube, blah, 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 blah. So a dude named Nate Noth, not only is he's a legitimate surfer, he's fucking cool, and he stuck his hand out to help me out. This is still, still to this day, I get very little love from lake surfers. Very little love. Very beginning, I was sharing all of my videos, which sucked more than they do now, over all the Facebook pages, Huron, Erie, Ontario, Michigan, Superior, Greatlake surf pages, fucking all of them. And guys didn't like that. But yeah, so he, in the beginning, when I was getting a lot of heat from basically all the lake surfers, and it was hard for me to grow my channel, Nate Noth was the one who DM'd me and just told me how to put the link to my YouTube on my profile, on my biography, so it's always there. And I would just change that you know, when I put up a new video. Then I'd make a post, say, go to the link in the bio, yada, yada. But nobody reached out to me to do that until Nate did. So I probably, I don't know, a couple months of doing it the wrong way until Nate told me. And again, Nate, he's a good surfer. He knows everyone. Solid dude, fun dude, cool guy. He's got a nice sprinter. And again, and he's certified. He's a surfer. Ice beard in. I don't think he has a beard, but he's out there. So Nate, thank you. The next guy is Clayton Martin. Huge dude. Because I wouldn't have this van if it wasn't for him. He gave me an amazing price. Not just that, because before I bought the van from him, we were surfing innumerable party waves. Me and him are very different. He is very chill. He is very... he thinks about other people. And I can look at Clayton and say, me and him are very different. However, those differences kind of, I think they make us gel, you know, because he's a good dude. We've surfed together. I made a Chill Adventures about him one day. Go back and find it. If I can link it right here, I will, but probably not. But yeah, without him, I wouldn't have this van. So Clayton, thank you. His name is Justin, another guy from Cleveland, and he hasn't really done anything for me, I guess, with the exception of just being fucking cool. He's just a cool guy. He's always posting pics. He's always got positive shit to say. He's a surfer. He's cool. He's chill. And I'd never met him before, and then I knew he was from Erie. We've been over there 3 different times to surf. Seen him every time. Guy's just a solid dude, and I appreciate his friendship. So thank you, Justin. I definitely said thanks to Joseph. If he wouldn't have, he's been hitting me up quite a bit, and we chat. He's surfing really awesome waves out in Chowderland. And again, if I didn't say thank you earlier, thank you for also just, thanks for always being online, always, posting those pictures. And I appreciate it, man, so thank you. This is a guy from back in the day, though, from Denver, from my high school days. But we've stuck around for a while, and here we are, old men. Devon Jackson, he's got a podcast, he's got a YouTube channel. He's got, and he also is a music creator, and he also sent me a bunch of his music. I made a couple videos of it a year ago or so. Go back and find them. It's, Devin the producer, and Chill Adventures. Go look for those vids. Why would anybody send me their work? I don't know, but man, I appreciate it. Not to mention, dude is solid. We've known each other for a long time. Devon, you're the man, bro. Appreciate you. So we got Sebastian, we got Ben from the beach, and we got Aaron from Wisconsin, all right? I'm not grouping you 3 guys together because you're less than the other ones. I just don't want to forget any of you. And I appreciate you guys all 3 for the same reason. Like, you guys are out there, you're surfing, you're fucking stoked, you're cool, you're chill. All 3 of you are legit. I appreciate all 3 of you and the love that you've shown me. Like, you guys have all liked my posts, said nice things to my face. Well, Aaron hasn't, but Aaron, I can tell you're a solid bro. Yeah, so thank you guys. Finally, John Zapolsky. He's up at a very secret spot, the Redneck Riviera. He hooked me up with a wetsuit for a great price. And other things. He's offered to help look at the van if I need any help with that. The guy knows more than me, and he's willing to share it. Plus, he's fucking cool. He's also just offered up some advice for my channel, which, again, I don't hate. I can take that, and I can say, I know I don't know everything about making videos, and even if these guys don't make videos themselves, they've watched it with a different brain than mine. So, John, I appreciate you, brother. Lonnie Peace. Dude I met playing hockey, crossed over into surfboards. He is another sponsor of the channel at Port City Surfboards. He makes my boards. I wouldn't have been able to progress if I wasn't surfing rad tad as much as I am. Also, he let me borrow his 6'5" Gary Busey. He is also making me a new 6'6" mini Simmons. I don't think that's a mini Simmons. A 6'6" Simmons? Anyways, he's making me another board. Not only is he a board maker, a really solid defenseman in the hockey world, but I think more people know him because he is one of the best tattoo artists, definitely in the Midwest. He goes to California a ton. Yeah, but the dude is amazing, solid guy. He's a stand-up dude. He's legit, straight up, always been cool with me. Actually, the first time I met him, he basically started helping me become a better hockey player because he's such a better defenseman than most people. And yeah, he would actually help me. I played on so many teams with him. Not to mention Lonnie is one of the only guys who, when I would get myself over my head shit talking, he would come help me out. Like, there would never be two people giving me shit with Lonnie anywhere near the ice at that point without him coming over and at least moving somebody out of my fucking way. So Lonnie, I appreciate you, brother. I think I might have forgot somebody. This is like the next day or something. Can't remember when I stopped filming, but I haven't started editing this video yet. Tomaszewski, Matt Tomaszewski. Played hockey with this dude for years, against this dude for years. And he's been one of the first, always comments on the video. I appreciate it, man. He's always got something to say, helps me out criticism-wise, idea-wise. So I didn't want to forget you, Tomahawk. I can't think of anyone else right now. If I forgot you and you've helped me, which more than likely I have, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the episode about the dogs.